The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Throwing is Nix. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A first down throw for Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to have a Jags first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. Second down and 8. They go play action for Lawrence. Looking free downfield. It's Kirk. And that'll give him lots of room. Out of bounds, up beyond the 30-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. caught right side. It's Franklin. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. Now, a second down throw for Nix. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run it to the right here with Jacobs. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Jaguars on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A tough spot here. Third and long. They'll throw. It's Nix. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On 1st down, Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. They'll run it here with Etienne. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. The PAT, up and good. And the Jaguars move out to a 21-3 advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Nix. Dulcich open. Downfield. It's complete. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Nick's gonna throw for it. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's gonna have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. They'll go play action with Nicks. Off he goes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nick. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. And it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
ETN now on 1st and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, and we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by the coach with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Franklin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings us 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Second down, Nix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Nix to throw. He gets this complete to Dulcich. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. Now, a second down throw for Nix.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a third down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. He's going to have the first down, and that one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now, Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it. That's taken in, and he's not gonna get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
The carry here for ETN. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
And he will take this one in. 82 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A try here for the extra point.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big-time run by Jacobs. 56 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Throwing, Nix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. To throw is Rudolph. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. He gets free. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Denver. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he gets into the end zone for the 2, so it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Throwing, Rudolph. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Now Rudolph. In trouble, and down he goes.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Back to throw is Rudolph. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Nix going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. And here we go. 4th and inches. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. The speed on display. He's in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now it's Bigsby. Whoa. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Bigsby. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. The man in motion here is Chark.
DJ Chark, the ball carrier. On the 3-yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.